Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Thank you for tuning in. Today's little video is going to be me showing you my collection of VHS cassettes of classic Doctor Who episodes from the first 7 actors that played Doctor Who. I know there's a modern series, which I'm also a fan of. I'm a really huge fan of Doctor Who. You've probably heard me mention it before. But this video is going to be showing you my collection of all the classic Doctor Who episodes on VHS. And also I'd like to say that I don't have all the episodes. The ones that I'm showing are in chronological order. I don't have all the episodes for 2 reasons. Number one is a lot of the William Hartnell and the Patrick Trottin episodes were destroyed or lost back in the BBC vault way back in the day. So we actually don't even have those episodes anymore. And people are trying to reconstruct those videos. I wish that they would be reconstructed by a team of people similar to the team of people that Vic Mignogna had when he created Star Trek Continues, which is an episode on the internet. They have 11 episodes, and that the videos that they produced match up completely to the original series of Star Trek in the 60s. They got look-alike players, and they even got Chris Doohan, that is the son of James Doohan, who played Scotty. Chris is also playing Scotty, so his father and son played the same character. If you ever get a chance to see Star Trek Continues, produced by Vic Mignogna, it's a really cool watch if you're into that sort of thing. Yeah, I think you pronounce it Mignogna, but maybe it's Mignogna. Maybe it's Mignogna. I don't know, but I'm assuming it's Mignogna. I don't know. And also, yeah, the second reason for me not having my entire collection on VHS is when in the middle of my collection they stopped selling VHS and went to DVD, so I didn't get my whole series collected on VHS, at least the ones that were available, because not all of them are available. Yeah, so let's just go into the vid, and we'll talk to you here in a little bit. Okay, here goes the William Hartnell collection. This is the very first one that aired way back in the day, and happened to air on TV the same day as when John F. Kennedy was assassinated. So they almost canceled the show because of that, but the producers really pushed to have the series continued, and it's been a juggernaut of British television ever since. This one right here, it's a box set. You can see the box set. It has a Hartnell video in it, and it also has a Sylvester McCoy video, so that will be there in the other video. Alright, this is the Patrick Trottin collection. There are not too many of these because most of Patrick Trottin and William Hartnell's videos were destroyed in the BBC archive. Alright, here we go. This is the John Pertwee collection. Alright, this is the Tom Baker section. There's gonna have to do this in a couple of sections because Tom Baker played the Doctor for probably like 7 years or something. Yeah, he's probably close to 90 years old now, and it'll be a real sad day when Tom Baker dies, because he was what everybody's classic favorite doctor from the classic series. We're continuing on with Tom Baker's episodes. Alright, this is the last of the Tom Baker stuff. This one here is turned sideways. You can see it says the E-Space Trilogy. And you can see the 3 episodes that are in this box set. This is where Romana left and Adric was coming in. And yeah, they made a box set for the where he lost to Romana, and Adric joined him. And this was Tom Baker's last. Alright, now we're coming in with the Peter Davison episodes of the classic Doctor Who series. And you notice down there in the bottom of the box, it's Davison, not Davidson with a D. Real Doctor Who fans get upset if you don't call him by the right name. It's Davison. But, you know, people are people, so. This one's where Adric dies. And he gets blown up in a Cyberman ship. Alright, we're continuing on with Peter Davison. And this one here, this is like, I don't know, they had a like a 200th or something, 100, maybe it was the 100th Doctor Who or something. And they brought back in Jon Pertwee and Patrick Trottin. But a different actor in to play Hartnell, and Tom Baker, you see in the middle, for some reason didn't want to be part of it. It was called The Five Doctors. You know, they were basically celebrating their 100th episode. It was still kind of cool. I wish Tom Baker had been part of it, but it's still pretty cool. I like it. Alright, now we're into the Colin Baker episodes. A lot of people really don't like the Colin Baker or the Sylvester McCoy episodes, but I really do. I love all classic Doctor Who. Now this one here is, I kind of turned it sideways because it's another really cool episode where they got Patrick Trottin, who used to play he was the second actor to play Doctor Who, to come back and play with Colin Baker's episodes. It was a really good episode. And this one here, explain this a little bit. This is a box set called The Trial of you can see The Trial of a Time Lord. And it's actually four stories woven into a 5th story. Where they, I'll turn it around here. You can see You see the episodes in here? The Mysterious Planet, Mind Warp, and Terror of the Vervoids, The Ultimate Foe. There was a writer's strike after they filmed these episodes, and they didn't have an ending to it. So they after the writer's strike was over, they wove all those episodes into a fifth episode where the Doctor Who was on trial for doing crimes against time or something like that. It was actually the master that was accusing him of doing these crimes, but the Doctor was really innocent. But it was a really great thing, and it's kind of cool to have. Okay, here we go with the Sylvester McCoy episodes. This is that one I was telling you about. It also has a William Hartnell episode, The Chase, and then it has a Sylvester McCoy episode, Remembrance of the Daleks, and it came out as a box set, so that's why it was in both videos, or both sections, that is, they're Hartnell and Sylvester McCoy. And this here, Survival, is the very last episode they ever made of the classic series of Doctor Who, before it went on hiatus. Okay, so here's a couple of videos at the last, where this was kind of supposed to be a spin-off of Doctor Who. I don't think it ever got put into production, but it was starring Elizabeth Sladen as Sarah Jane Smith, which was the companion, the transitional companion from John Pertwee to Tom Baker. And she had Doctor Who's little mechanical dog, and they were supposed to go on adventures, and it would have been kind of cool if they made a production. But this is when she was younger. And then later on in life, when she was in her 50s, she did end up getting a show on the BBC. And it was pretty much similar to what they were planning on doing with this here spin-off. It was a modern version, though. And then sadly, after about 2 seasons of her being on that spin-off show, she sadly died, and it was kind of a sad thing, and she was a companion actress that played the companion to Tom Baker, and, like I said, Tom Baker's 90, and it'll be a really sad day when he dies, because, yeah, he was one of the favorite doctors. And this here, I do believe, is a sort of a comedy relief episode that they made somewhere during the Sylvester McCoy years. And it was starring Rowan Atkinson, normally known as Mr. Bean. And it also had Joanna Lumley in it. She was famous for being in that, I forget what, it was some other British TV show. Can't remember right now, but yeah, Joanna Lumley was famous for that. And then this one here is just like a sort of a documentary I picked up back when they were still filming the classic series. And it shows the actors and actresses talking about what it was like to be on the show and having them at, science fiction conventions. That's that much for those three. Alright, so that was the video of all my Doctor Who collection on VHS. And I hope you enjoyed that a little bit. Hopefully things were going cool. And I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in. You guys are awesome. I hope good things happen for you all. Just a few more things before I go. I'm going to talk a little bit about is, hold up this little picture. This guy is an actor. His name is Ted Raimi. And he's the brother of the producer who produced Spider-Man and all the Hercules and Xena. He was the co-producer of Hercules and Xena. His name is Sam Raimi. And this is his brother. This guy actually played Joxer Joshua the Mighty on Xena Warrior Princess. Yeah, so I got something to say about this here. This here is Matt Smith. He was the 11th actor. He was the 11th actor to play Doctor Who in the modern series. And this is not related to really the classic series, but this is the modern series of Doctor Who. He was 11th. And this is Patrick Trottin. As you've seen in the video, he was the second man to play Doctor Who. And yeah, it was great. Let's get this here. Okay, here we go. I really think that Ted should play the next Doctor Who, because he has shades of these two past actors. I'd kind of like Ted Raimi to play Doctor Who. He would probably be the 14th man to play Doctor Who. I really think it fits his character well, but a lot of people I talk to on the internet really don't like that idea because he's American and not British. You know, but I'm really, just a big fan of Doctor Who, so, I'd like to get him to play that character. But thank you all again for tuning in, and, like I said, I hope great things happen for you. Like, really cool things go good. And now, for no reason, here's a picture of ice skater Tanya Harding. And thank you. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.